Just a few months from now, you'll be able to walk into a store and buy marijuana legally in Washington. In Colorado, they've been selling pot legally for more than a month now, giving us our first glimpse of what we can expect when pot stores open this spring. In part 2 of our week-long special report, KXLY4's Ian Cull traveled to Denver to watch legal weed in action. He's now live with what he found. Ian?
And Nadine, yesterday we showed you what marijuana shops might look like in Washington's future. But there's one store in Colorado that sells the most and has a huge growing facility. We were given a behind-the-scenes look to show you tonight. If Willy Wonka made marijuana, this is what his factory would look like. Medicine Man in North Denver has weed that makes you relax and sleep, and pot to make you giggle, which is what some people are actually asking for.
I'm excited, man. I love this.
Jason Brooks flew from San Antonio, Texas, just to smoke in Colorado.
How you doing, brother?
This was his first stop.
Yay, today I'm legal in Colorado. I came so I could enjoy my smoke without being a criminal for the first time in my life.
Mandarin right here's the flavor.
And remember Willy Wonka's fizzy lifting drink? Well, Brooks is buying the cannabis equivalent.
Medicine Man is the largest pot retail store in all of Colorado, and they have a large assortment of marijuana products, everything from smokables to drinkables. And they even have these THC-infused Metamints if you want to be a little bit more discreet.
There is no magic flavored wallpaper or candy trees, but there are weed forests. Just step behind the counter and you'll be in a world of Medicine Man's imagination.
They also have a large grow space. This is just part of a 20,000 square foot complex devoted completely to growing marijuana.
Okay, so this is the mother room, and this is how we carry on our next generations.
Unlike Washington, Colorado pot stores have to grow most of their own, for now. And all of them are converted medical marijuana dispensaries. There are a number of rooms like this, with fans and high heat to simulate tropical conditions. There's a middle stage room. These plants have been grown for about 2 months. Each stem has a barcoded tag on it. It's something Washington growers will have to have as well. Each plant's exact location can be traced from seed to sale, and tracking them all is a full-time job here.
I enjoy being able to see the plants from birth to when they're getting taken upstairs.
Once the cannabis plant is harvested, the leaves are trimmed. Are you seeing the factory resemblance yet?
And this is the tight trim. This is all the little leaves that I'm taking off. And this is used to roll joints.
Finally, the pot is dried for about a week on these racks. What you're seeing is about 50 to 60 pounds of marijuana, with each flavor and strain up on racks like a flavored wallpaper. People filling in want to taste.
On day 1, January 1st, 2014, our previous best day, we tripled those sales. On January 2nd, we doubled those sales. And now every day, we're still just above that previous best day ever when we were a medical marijuana dispensary only.
The business decision to go recreational has exceeded the owner's dreams.
I would expect the same thing to happen in Washington.
So it's probably a good thing we're doing this then.
Yes.
Medicine Man is a family-run business, but wants to be a household name, the Costco of Weed, they say. And they might even expand into a Washington town near you.
It's been a wild ride. It's been an adventure, and you know, we have a lot of happy employees, happy customers, happy patients. So we're really proud of what we've achieved.
The customers keep coming in for legal weed and edibles. Oh yeah, they have pot-infused chocolate bars too. These two young professionals are getting a first taste for fun.
We're gonna buy chocolate bars because we're gonna go play laser tag tomorrow, so we thought it'd be interesting.
It's almost like everyone here found a golden ticket hidden inside each package from Medicine Man.
The Costco of pot, that's
Wow.
how they want to be known.
Yeah.
Now, we showed you a lot about the availability of pot tomorrow. Find out where some of those out-of-towners are actually going to smoke it. You can't do it in all hotels. One of the very few pot-friendly hotels in the small town of Morrison. Thursday, Nadine, we're going to show you about what Denver PD is doing to prevent stoned drivers from hitting the streets.
Well, that's one aspect of this new industry, but the tourism, too. You're talking about that. I mean, you can't come into the state, buy and take it home with you, and you can't smoke it just anywhere. So now these places are going to be popping up, huh?
Yeah, just a few of them. The owner there thinks that the same thing could be happening in Washington. And speaking of taking out of the state with you, you can't do that.
Yeah.
Denver Airport, they have places where you can dispense of that if you forget.
Oh, so you don't get in trouble.
Exactly.
All right, thanks a lot. This is an incredible report. Really enjoying it. Thanks a lot, Ian. Well, you know, one problem facing that new marijuana industry is just where to keep the money. That's because it's illegal on the federal level. Pot businesses can't process credit and debit transactions. You covered this, Ian, or even have a bank account. A local medical marijuana dispensary has found a way around that problem by accepting a new form of online currency. It's called Bitcoin.
Anybody can buy a Bitcoin and anybody can come spend a Bitcoin here.
Well, Bitcoin works like stock, and right now, one Bitcoin worth about $800. Now, it can be bought and sold in fractions. Critics say the unregulated Bitcoin isn't a stable form of currency and its value could crash. While many businesses are accepting it because it is trendy, the marijuana industry has started using it because it really has nowhere else to put money. Taking a special look at legal weed all week long. Make sure to stay with us on TV, on the radio, and our special marijuana section, which you can find at KXLY.com.